A very good afternoon. You're watching the 3 p.m. newscast with me, Akanksha Swaroop on CNN News 18. We head into the segment with some breaking inputs coming in as far as the Delhi liquor policy is concerned. The Enforcement Directorate has now filed a charge sheet against the MD of the Innospirit Group, Sameer Mahendru, in the liquor gate scandal. The ED has informed the court that the charge sheet is filed against Sameer Mahendru. Court has now asked the ED to first file the charge sheet before the filing counter. The charge sheet will now go to the principal district and sessions judge, and after being marked, it would be sent to the concerned court. ED has informed the court that this charge sheet contains approximately 3,000 pages, and after CBI charge sheet, Manish Sisodia is still not named in the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet too. For more details, let's quickly go across to Ananya, who's on the phone line with us. Ananya, before we discuss the political ramifications of this, take us through this charge sheet. Unlike the CBI charge sheet, which was the 10,000 page charge sheet, this one is a 3,000 page charge sheet, I believe. Who all does it name?
Well, this charge sheet has only been filed against Sameer Mahendru, who was the first arrest in the Enforcement Directorate's case. In fact, remember that this charge sheet runs into 3,000 pages essentially because it is only against one accused person, and with including all the documents and annexures, the charge sheet runs into 3,000 pages. The Enforcement Directorate categorically informed the court that since 60-day mandatory period was ending today for Sameer Mahendru, a charge sheet has been filed. As far as the other accused are concerned, who were arrested into this case, the mandatory period is yet not over, and hence a supplementary charge sheet would be coming over, is what the Enforcement Directorate told Special CBI Judge M.K. Nagpal. Apart from that, what has also been said is that the other accused person, which also include Manish Sisodia, who have not been arrested into this particular case, the investigation by the Enforcement Directorate is still continuing. The Enforcement Directorate categorically says that the allegations in the ECIR pertaining to cartelization, to the kickbacks, to the profiteering that has happened, the investigation is still going on. They might issue further summons to the other accused person, which also include Manish Sisodia, and then another supplementary charge sheet could be coming in. So big takeaways. First, number one, that Manish Sisodia is not named in this charge sheet again. Second, is that further investigation in this case is continuing, and with the allegations regarding cartelization, profiteering, etc., the probe is still underway with the other accused persons who have been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate, which include Vijay Nair and Abhishek Bonapalli. The Enforcement Directorate is soon going to file a charge sheet as soon as the mandatory period of 60 days is going to end. Apart from that, what has also been very categorically mentioned is that the probe in this matter is continuing. So a claim that is being made that a clean sheet has been given out in the CBI case, a claim that can today also be made that a clean sheet would be given out in the ED case as well, that is completely untrue, that is completely false, because the investigation pertaining to all of these accused persons is still continuing. This is just the first charge sheet that is in fact filed by the Enforcement Directorate into this particular case. Remember that the Enforcement Directorate is probing the money laundering aspect, it's probing the cartelization aspect of this particular liquor policy, and how the kickbacks were received, how the profiteering was done. Because if you remember, the ECIR was registered by the enforcement.
Taking a cue from that cartelization process that is also being probed by the ED at the moment, I'm going to quickly also go across